Hello people, welcome back to another episode of Uh-oh, That's Not Good. Today, we're talking about Tubbo! If you don't know who Tubbo is, he's another one of these members in the Dream SMP. He's around like 17 years old and has almost 1.5 million subscribers. So, you know, he's doing really good for himself right now in life. Some of you guys also might know Tubbo as the person who Wilbur Soot stole the yellow color from in Among Us from my Wilbur Soot video I did a few weeks back, if you've happened to see that video before. But yeah, that's who Tubbo is. He's a Minecraft YouTuber and streamer, and basically in this situation, something of his got leaked in a stream, and it just really wasn't good for him at all whatsoever. But before we dive deeper though, every single person who likes this video right now will actually get one of these. Guys, I'm actually serious. You will get one just like the video. It works. And while you're down there, might as well subscribe too. I'm trying my hardest to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. And you guys subscribing will seriously help me out so much in reaching that goal. And I'd honestly seriously appreciate it so much. Oh, and join my Discord server. Link in the pinned comments. But yeah. Anyways, today, for once, we don't have a Twitter situation. I know. Twitter has been, you know, chilling just a little bit recently. I doubt it will last very long at all. But I mean, at least we get a little break from the dumbness that exists on that horrific app. So that's always good and fun. But today we are actually talking about something that happened maybe like a week ago, but somehow I missed this one. And you know, I still thought it was important to cover. So this case that we're talking about today happened over on Twitch. So one of Tubbo's friends, whose name is Jack Manofold, was streaming with Tubbo, and they were doing a media sharing stream. Basically, media sharing is this thing where streamers will take donations that include a video or a sound or just any media at all, and they'll watch it or listen to it or whatever. So it's basically donate a certain amount of money and they'll watch or listen to a funny or weird video or sound that you want them to. So Jack was doing this media sharing stream with Tubbo, and at some point in the stream, I couldn't find the clip where it actually happened. I'm sure that they took it down because they didn't want to show what was actually leaked, and I was only able to find a clip from after it happened, so we'll see that in a minute. But Tubbo, for some reason, called Jack Manofold through his phone, and Jack showed the stream that Tubbo was calling him on his phone. Now, that's where Jack and Tubbo really messed up here. When Tubbo called Jack on the phone, it didn't display Tubbo's actual name. Instead, it displayed his actual phone number. So when Jack showed the stream, instead of the phone saying phone call from Tubbo, it straight up just made it so Jack showed the whole entire stream and all of its thousands of viewers Tubbo's phone number. Jack at first thought that the camera didn't pick up the numbers, so he just assumed that everything was good. But then in the clip I'm about to show you, you can see that the viewers were in fact able to see the number because Tubbo's phone just goes insane. So here's the clip of what happened right after Jack accidentally leaked Tubbo's number on stream.
Tubbo, mate, I didn't mean. Look, we're just gonna carry on, and if your phone rings, then we know.
I hate you.
It appears the number may be leaked. It appears the number may have been readable. Tubbo, I apologize. Oh dear. Oh, that's your ringtone? Oh, this is not good.
I am missing thousands of calls right now a second.
So as you can see there, Tubbo's phone is just going mental. He said he was literally getting thousands of calls and texts a second. That's so many calls and texts. I could not imagine that ever happening to my phone. I mean, at most, I get one text, maybe two texts a day. 1,000 a second? That's literally insane. Like, his phone couldn't even handle the amount of calls and texts he was getting at all, as you can see in this clip here.
Given the
Oh,
circumstance.
dude, my phone's just completely bricked. It's not working anymore.
It will, yeah, no, when it eases up, it'll.
It's actually just died.
Yeah, it'll freak it out because phones aren't made to handle that many calls.
No, I mean, it's actually just.
Yeah, it will.
Turned itself off and it's not turning back on again.
Yeah, because it's
but
fucked
it's
the processor.
still making the noise and the screen's completely off.
Yeah, it's not. It's the OS has just handling like that many fucking things at once. It can't handle it.
So as you saw there, his phone wasn't having the best day of its life whatsoever. But in all seriousness, that's a really scary thing to happen. As someone who has as many followers and fans as Tubbo does, for your phone number to get leaked on a stream, because not only is that phone number gonna get leaked online too, like everywhere. I'm sure it was on Reddit, Twitter, and just basically everywhere you could think of. But also, people could end up sending like malicious things to his phone. Say for example, someone sends him a phishing link, which basically is a link that if you click on it, the person who sent the link gets all the info imaginable about you. But if someone were to send him that and say, you know, he's like trying to get all of his text to go away by like swiping on it and he accidentally clicked on it, well then now someone has all of his information. People could end up even doing something like rerouting his number, which basically is when someone calls another person's service provider and has that phone number rerouted to their own phone. So then basically any texts or calls going to Tubbo would go to their phone instead. And at that point, they'd be able to get into any of Tubbo's accounts by just doing something like resetting his password. Because, you know, whenever you forget your password, you click on the forgot your password thing, then it sends you a text, and then you have to put a code in, and after that, it just lets you change the password. So just with Tubbo's phone number, a lot of bad could happen. Like, it's seriously not a good thing at all for your phone number to get leaked. And on top of that, he also has to pay for another SIM card too. So all in all, just a really terrible situation to be in as a big influencer on the internet. Now, I'm sure the majority of the people who tried to call Tubbo were just fans and just wanted to talk to him or whatever, which I mean, I just don't think anyone should be calling him because he obviously doesn't want that at all. But with the amount of people who were able to find his phone number, it definitely does put him at risk for all of those malicious things that I just mentioned. Now, of course, all of this was an accident on everyone's part. Jack had no idea Tubbo was going to call him, so he didn't expect it. And whenever he showed it to the stream when he got a call, he didn't know that the actual phone number would show up. He probably was thinking it was just gonna be the contact name, which, I mean, makes sense. I don't know why the phone number actually showed up. Maybe it was because one was Android, one was Apple or something. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But then on top of that, he thought that, you know, they wouldn't even be able to read the numbers on the screen whenever he accidentally realized that he showed it, because he thought that the camera didn't like pick up the actual numbers and people wouldn't be able to see it. But still, people were able to get the number. I guess the camera did pick it up enough for people to be able to read it. Now, if something like this ever happens, of course, let the streamer or YouTuber or whoever their number got leaked, let them know that they accidentally leaked their number. But you really shouldn't be calling them. I'm sure that they don't want to get on a phone call with you, especially whenever they're doing their job and like live streaming like this situation here. Also, people who put the numbers other places too, such as Twitter or Reddit or anywhere else on the internet, are just raising the chances of those streamers getting exposed to more and more malicious things. So nobody should be posting the number anywhere at all. All in all, I feel really bad for Tubbo, to be honest. Having a number leaked like that has to really honestly suck, and also has to be really scary. Also, just all in all sucks because he has to go out and buy a new SIM card for his phone now. And on top of that, I'm sure that his text message and phone app will always just read 999 plus notifications now. You know, I know that's not as big of a deal as some of the other things, but like, come on. That has to suck. Anyways, that's about enough stupid for me today. If you want to watch more, click on one of these thingies up on the screen. And yeah, bye.